Hello and welcome to the very first official episode of building my retro game collection. I'm going to be focusing on building games that I had when I was a child, but I'm also going to be adding a cool little touch to it as well. I want to go through and play all of the games of the years starting from 1996. So that includes everything on PS1, PS2, PS3, PC, PS4, Xbox 360, and own and play those games and add them to my collection. Today's going to be a fairly chilled episode. I'm going to walk you through some of my existing games I have in my collection. Some of them are really cool sealed games. Some of them are actual duplicates that I need to take to CEX that I'm going to trade in and get store credit for. And I'm also bidding on a really cool sealed PS1 game that I'll take you through as well. This is what we're currently working with. This is my, for the most part, PS5, PS4, PS3, PS1, PSP, PS2 collection. I've just gone through and removed all of the duplicates and I'll be taking that to CEX, but this kind of gives you a good kind of starting point on where we're at. The point here is that I've got a lot of games that don't really necessarily hold a lot of value, aren't considered amazing games. For example, I've just got all of the FIFAs there, but I want to go through and add and start building a really awesome collection starting from the PS1, including all of the Xbox 360 games that I enjoyed growing up and some of the Game of the Years as well. These are all the duplicate games that I took out of my existing collection, and you can see I've got even 2 copies of Little Big Planet there as well, 3 copies of MotorStorm, which means I've got another one in there, so I had 4 total. Not quite sure how I managed to let it get to that point, but this is a really good opportunity to take out some of the duplicate games, go to CEX and see if we can get some good store credit to then trade in for some other titles. I've also taken both of the GTA maps out of the GTA 5 case because I don't think they'll give you any more credit for that, but I think they're just kind of cool to have in the collection and maybe I'll frame it one day. Just to give you an idea, this is the other part of the collection. Slightly smaller, but typically games that I play on a more regular basis, so I have pretty easy access to them. This is the collection that I would consider slightly rarer than the rest, and all of these are sealed as well, apart from the steel edition on the end. But here you've got games like Concord, maybe not so much, but Canis Cadem Edit, for example. I've got all of the GTA trilogy there as well in Platinum, and Duke Nukem Time to Kill on PS1 sealed as well. So I was bidding on a Resident Evil 2 sealed Platinum PS1 game. I got outbidded at the last second, but I did find this other version here, which has a slight small crack on it, but I think considering the price, typically they go for around £200. This isn't a bad deal, so I'm going to go ahead and buy this, and I'll show you this when it arrives. Here it is, Resident Evil 2, finally arrived in the post. It is the sealed Platinum Edition on PS1. I've put it in a protective unit, so it shouldn't incur any damages in the future. There is a few, you can just kind of see it there, chips on the side, and there's a bit of a tear on the front there. But for the most part, and considering the price I paid, it actually is in fairly good condition. So that will obviously stay sealed. And I'm never really looking to sell these. It's more just I really want cool games, sealed games that haven't been opened for 30 plus years at this point, and they just look really cool in this kind of condition.